There we go, back once again. It's Sunday, it's January 13th, and I'm in the studio right now, and I'm about to record my podcast. That's the Share the Knowledge podcast for DJs, my Q&A show. This is going to be like just a little bit of behind the scenes to show you what I'm working with right here. So, now as you've seen before, or as I've explained before, this is a pretty small space. I mean, it is what it is. This is it. So, literally, this is it. It's not big, but I'll make it work. So you got the dark wall right there. So whenever I need that dark background, I can use that background. That's going to be the set. So I'm recording from that angle, and you're going to catch this in the background. I switched those two around. djTLMtv was there, Share the Knowledge there. I need that one to be more in frame. Now I have a little spotlight on here. This is like a bit of warmer light. These are like IKEA lights right there, just super basic, but they can add a little bit of vibe to this little corner right here. And you do see that in frame on the cam. So let's just hop over there. Over here, this is one of my lights. It came with a soft box like that one over there, but I wrecked it quite a while ago, and it took up too much space if I had it in the softbox because of the small space. So I do still use it, and I just got this little screen that I can put in front of it, diffuser right here, so you still get that nice softer light. The white behind there has no real purpose other than that there's like a green screen behind that, and anytime I was shooting in this corner, you would get like a green reflection coming from that green wall, so we don't really want that. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so that's me right there, and you got the Share the Knowledge in the background. That's the GH4 that I'm using. I'm not using my lavalier mic, so I won't be using the receiver. Over here, I have my phone in this little tripod in a clamp. I'm using that to read the questions. This is a ring light. It's super dope to use. I'm not using it for this shot because I'm using the light from both sides, but I do use that ring light for a lot of shots. It also gives you a nice diffused light. Really like that. Today I'm going to use my Zoom H5 recorder to record my voice. I've had it on a stand below me, but today I'm going to be recording from right there. This is my little go-to setup that I use to film my DJ set from above. So normally I'll have it above the table, right in this area, pointing down so you can get those nice shots. In this case, I have that mic, that's the zoom with the mic part on top, pointed right at me, so you get a clear path right to me. So that's perfect for what I'm doing now. That records better audio than the lavalier mic in my opinion. So reading the questions here. So it's a very small corner. Lights are very close to me, but as you can see when you see the shot, like the light is definitely not, you can't see the lamp, but it just gives me a lot of light right there. And to make sure that the other side of my face, so that's the big one, but you want to make sure that the other side also has some light, because if I turn that one off, you're going to turn into like a split face. Half is going to be totally lit and the other half is going to be really dark, so you get these hard shadows. That takes the shadows away, so you get a nice clear picture. And as you can see on the screen in the back, wait, as you can hopefully see in the back, you have, no, don't go to sleep and don't record either. So in the back you see like that little warmer light adds something. One of the lights is pointing a bit in this direction. Hopefully that's going to just give me a little bit of a light from the back. Don't mind this yet. This is still experiment in progress. I'm ordering some more off Wish, and I'm going to see what happens when I do that whole wall. Sonically, it'll add something, but I just like the flavor of it. Very important right there. It's hard to see because my ISO is not set up for this. Let me change that for a moment. There we go, there we go. That charger right there, that's charging the battery for my camera. And I just put the full one in. Now that one's going to last for a couple of days, but I'll always make sure the second one is charging. Over here I got Evernote, and I'm going to use Evernote just to make a couple of notes in between shots to, let me just flip it, just to make sure that if there's anything I need to remember for edits, that I write that down. That's basically it. Brought all the extra shirts that I've been testing. I have them here. This is where they need to be because I want to use them in the videos. Same as the scratch shirt. So that's here. And what I'm going to do is I'll be recording my podcast question by question. So it's not like I used to. I did that for a while. Just turn on the recorder and the cam and just went off. And had to look for questions, did all of that. Now, the longer I record, the more editing I have to do, because then you have all those pieces in between where I'm just searching for the next question, a lot of uhs and ahs and hold on, let me find it, blah, blah. I have to cut all that out. So I'd rather just record question by question. That's going to limit or take away a lot of the editing that I have to do for the video clips that I'm shooting. And it's not that hard for me to put those together as one audio file for the audio podcast format. So you always try to find the hacks that'll hopefully make it easier for you when it comes to the editing, because that has to be done. This is definitely one of the things that will be outsourced in the future. We'll be just recording these videos, send those out to edit, and get one audio file back as well. But that's coming in the future. So that's the little setup right here. That's what we're working with today. And I can give you a little bit of a closer look at some of the other items in here, but I don't want to make this video too long because I actually have to start recording that podcast now because I have kids waiting at home. My mother-in-law is watching the kids right now, so I don't have forever. I basically have about 45 minutes to do it. That can definitely be done. I have like between 5 and 10 questions that I'm going to do. Some have longer answers, some have shorter answers. So I want to get straight to it, so you can check that new podcast out on Monday. So that's later. If you're watching this right now, when it's just uploaded, you can check that out later today. Peace.